Rigathi alikama akasema, northeastern people, what's up? What are you all doing? You know, familia haikuli, watoto hawasomi, the mothers are suffering. What the hell is going on? 1, 2, where's all the money that you all are being given by the government? Nani anatumia do yote? Leaders wetu waliamua, we can't take this. Umsi hawezi kuja kutuambia venye anataka. This is our money and our location. We'll do whatever we want to do.
Hata ukiangalia the way the northeastern leaders, they are defending this shit. They are not defending the development. Wanakuja kutusi Rigathi because amesema ukweli. Rigathi has facts.
Yep, he actually said, if indeed you're Muslim, Muslims who have read the Quran, then tell me, why are you stealing from your people?
Now the interesting thing is when they say, mimi sikuli pork, lakini nakula CDF.
CDF halal.
CDF ni halal kwa it doesn't add up. So I believe that Rigathi has just highlighted the obvious thing that the quality of leadership in Northeastern is wanting. It's very poor.
I'll ask you this. Now, Rigathi, who was in government through Kibaki, through Uhuru, and Deputy President, akiwa DO, hakuona, enyewe watu wa Northeastern wanakapitia. No. He was part of the systems that were created to marginalize Somalis. He was actually the one marginalizing, affecting the system.
Who will take the Mandera people out of their poverty if the leaders they choose? Wako mimi nakwambia I'm a victim because nilikuwa naongoja maji inaletwa kutoka the other side ndo tunakuja tunakorogewa kwa hoteli.
I think we should highlight the fact that the Somali politician is stealing as much as the Kikuyu politician is stealing. If you are given the option to steal from the dying and the starving, I'ma get money via Sim too. Which one would you choose?
Let me cook. No,
say something.
Every man that has watched Game of Thrones has some sassiness in them. Hey you, yes you. Welcome to Laughing Lab Code. This is where we talk all about serious and unserious things. And this is Fungua Roho. Leo, guys, Rigathi did that thing. You know what he did? Ameamua Northeastern people need to know Wagwan. And me, I'm all here for it. But, watching to escape from the rest of the people. I'm in a room full of well-dressed men.
Wow.
And I didn't get the memo.
Clock it.
I'm Rania Abdi. You?
And I'm Elias Mohammed.
I'm Don Dimbil MD in the house.
Malik 88 in the house.
Now, this one we just dive right into it. Rigathi leo morning ama jana usiku. Rigathi alikama akasema, northeastern people, what's up? What are you all doing? You know? Familia haikuli, watoto hawasomi, the mothers are suffering. What the hell is going on? 1, 2, where's all the money that you all are being given by the government? Nani anatumia do yote? You know? So I just want to know, is he right or not? Because kulikuwa na conference leo, leaders wetu waliamua, we can't take this. Umsi hawezi kuja kutuambia venye anataka. This is our money and our location. We'll do whatever we want to do.
I feel those guys have justified most of what Rigathi is saying. Because as an intellectual member of Nairobi society and an intellectual Kenyan, I believe Rigathi has some important points that we need to agree with. And it's very visible. For example, the points he was mentioning, the high-rise properties and how they're coming up in different areas of Nairobi, unproportionate to how poor the standard of care and education is in our society. So I think we'll discuss that in depth as the conversation goes on.
Listen, I just want to know, Governor wa Mandera alipitizio, now he can build his apartments, sindio? Kotini likubali hiyo story kasema
in a school compound.
Walk with it.
Is it a public school compound?
Yeah, the story in the town is like hiyo ni compound ya shule, but ukiangalia psychophants wake wanasema that he bought this thing hata before aingie gava, but there's always unajua kila mtu kuna mtu anamtetea pahali, but we all know that politicians will never solve the problems because they are the problems. So for Mandera, I think, and whatever Rigathi has said, Rigathi has decided to at least to show the other part of Northeastern that we the people from Northeastern don't see, and it is factual because if you see even the way there is this media council, I think it's the media or the northern media blah 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 that invited him.
Yeah.
to talk about and everything. They wanted to have a conversation, but guess what? Because it's a, do we say is a Somali kind of a, is a Somali platform, or it's from Northeastern. A few hours later, just before they were to meet him, they dropped out, cancelling him, blah, 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 because they knew he was going to say the facts. And, you know, being a Northeastern kind of media council, it will have reached far more places. So I think on that issues of development, I am 100% with Rigathi, whether Ndikni or Kitni, because honestly, amesema ukweli. Hata ukiangalia the way the Northeastern leaders, they are defending this shit. They are not defending the development. Wanakuja kutusi Rigathi because amesema ukweli. Rigathi has facts. As much as we don't like that guy because it's tribalistic, akona upuzi, alikuwa impeach, he's not a good leader. But when it comes to factual things like leadership of Northeastern, he placed it on the table. He placed it on the table. He hit it on the nail. And in politics, we know stupidity is not a handicap. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. So, I feel like in politics, no matter how stupid you are, if you have audacity,
you're the smartest person out there.
No. True. Ujamaa amesema ukweli.
Wacha hata tuquote chenye amesema.
Yeah, leaders wajitetea. Penye Rigathi anakuquote na Quran.
Yep, he actually said, if indeed you're Muslim, Muslims who have read the Quran, then tell me, why are you stealing from your people? Why are the kids not studying? You know, and comments walisema hawamshikili because hapa ni Muislamu wamesema this man is a very truthful man. Honorable Gachagua has hit some nerves, and I'm sure corrupt northern leaders will not answer him precisely from Wajir, Garissa or Mandera. They hold a press conference in Lavington and Kilimani and tell us to hate Gachagua because he's tribal.
They should hold that press conference in a well-developed school, in a well-developed hospital in Northeastern. They can't hold it because hakuna.
Na wao
hawako huko. Rigathi akaongea about mileage. These people are eating this mileage money wakiwa Nairobi, they don't go to
Northeastern. Wanaendanga tu Northeastern sasa ile wanaenda kutafuta votes.
Yes.
Hakuna kitu ile.
Demel, take over bro.
Now the interesting thing is when they say mimi sikuli pork lakini nakula CDF.
CDF halal.
It doesn't add up. So I believe that Rigathi has just highlighted the obvious thing that we need to arise and raise up in our society, in that the quality of leadership in Northeastern is wanting. It's very poor. Yeah, it's disgusting because like there hasn't been stratified proper development. I've traveled from Garissa to Wajir. Like the process of getting from Garissa to Wajir is like 10 times longer or 5 times longer than from Nairobi to Garissa. And it's a struggle for the people there to access amenities. And you see, if you can't develop the basic things like that, it doesn't even add up to making sense. Malik, you're telling me about how in Tana River from Malindi to Garsen.
There's not even a single hotel where ukienda hivi utalala. Unarudi tena Malindi, isipokuwa moja tu yenye kuna 10-7. Like, it's within Northeastern because Tana River, hata kama iko coast, they share the desert and arid areas, blah, 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 semi-arid, hakuna mvua, they share with Northeastern. So, I think, again, I will repeat, Rigathi is right on that. As much as ni ng'ombe, ni mjinga, there's some things.
He's very tactical.
Remember, this guy doesn't talk without facts. He has facts about what Garissa, what the Northeastern county has been getting for the last 13 years.
Now, let me ask you, what about what the Wajir governor said, that we have certain conditions that might be rate limiting? For example, the massiveness of the land mass and the state of the weather conditions and the state of inequality that has been happening in the northern part of Kenya for the past 50 years.
It doesn't justify squandering the money.
When you think about it,
yes.
Hiyo do yote wanapewa inaenda wapi? Like, show us one thing you've done for you to come and say, check in.
Even if it's mass or anything. What do we call, is it Netherlands? Netherlands was an island before, ama inakuwa nchi gani?
Yes,
Dutch. Yeah, the Dutch. They see, because walipata pesa and then they made everything. Garissa, kwani wanataka tutumio barabara, siajenge shule. Shule, siajenge everywhere shule, but we are sorry to say, but the moment we substitute things for other things that are not there, like let's say pesa mingi yetu utapata politicians, they are collecting money for mosques. I don't mean to say that mosques ni mbaya kuunda, but in Garissa we have a lot of mosques.
Mnajazia nani msikiti?
Tunafanya nini? Mosque inaundwa after every 5 meters, but there is no one person
atakuja sema mentality ya nikijenga mosque umenisafishia rada. It doesn't make sense. Ni kama kusema, how many times have we seen the leaders wa Northeastern wameenda Hajj, wameenda Umrah, quote in quote,
it's a regular occurrence.
And then people are suffering, mothers are dying. Sahi Mandera kuna drought.
The worst drought is going on.
Animals are dying. Like the monkeys ilikuwa inatoka kwa forest inakam, wase wanaiua just because now even the monkeys are attacking. You get? So who are you helping? You as a leader, mwenye mumegisha for 5 years, who have you helped?
Let me give my 2 cents on this thing. Now, one, I'm disappointed in myself and my fellow Kenyans of Somali ethnicity and people who live in northeastern Kenya, that it took Rigathi and his theatrics for us to be able to see the obvious. It's like, I don't know where our eyes were, what we were doing. There's a lot of sense to what Rigathi has said, and there's a lot of nonsense to what Rigathi has said. Let me tell you why. See, one thing is Rigathi has been in power himself since Kenya got independence nearly. He's been in government for over 60 plus years. Is he only seeing these issues now? Rigathi was the Deputy President of Kenya. Is he only seeing these issues now? He proclaims himself to be of someone of national interest. But when he was the Deputy President, he was not seeing
what was
sauti
happening.
yetu sisi wanyonge wa Northeastern. Suddenly you've become very clever.
But sasa si unajua strategically.
No, they say.
You see, now this is politics of where now Rigathi is trying to create awareness and also division amongst the Somalis themselves. So the Somali people from Northeastern have to be very careful in how we approach this. We do agree that we have to put our leaders to account. Ask them, hivi tumefanya vipi, what are your plans going forward, and so on. Lakini starting to make false accusations or asking people to do things that were not done over 60 years ago in a period of 10 years is also crazy at the same time. So I'll ask you this. Now, Rigathi, who was in government through Kibaki, through Uhuru, and Deputy President, akiwa dio, hakuona, enyewe watu wa Northeastern wanakapitia. No. He was part of the systems that were created to marginalize Somalis. He was actually the one marginalizing, affecting the system. Unapata? The system of IDs, the system of no transport roads, the government supporting micro and SMEs. Sijaisikia hizo vitu Northeastern. But where were they in areas where the non-Somalis were?
I think we can
So you see, these are systems that were already put there in place.
Yeah.
And he was part of the people who was like affecting them, and then later coming and telling you guys like, mbona hamji.
You know what?
Me. But you forgot the quote, like a politician without power is suddenly very moral.
Yep.
Very clever.
Very moral.
Because Rigathi can be the worst human out here. But Rigathi decided to call people out and say, you know how bad it is for someone to quote the Quran. And this is not a Muslim one.
Yes.
You know, yani mnaambiwa in the books, yeah, this is not guessing. You know, this man went and did his research and said, chekini, kama nini nitatumia as bait, so be it. But kama hiyo ni bait, anasema ukweli.
He has backup. You
know?
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He has
images. Unajua watu wangapi, how many times he's posted how guys are suffering in Northeastern. Hawana food, hawana maji, hawana basic needs. Tutoke kwa basic needs, hawana hosi. Sawa, umegonjeka, uko in the middle of nowhere, who's going to help you? You know, na wewe unasema wewe ni Mkenya, wewe unasema gava ina allocate pesa kwenda kwenu, inaenda wapi?
Because like Jana, I was watching Ikonini TV. There's this kids, these young men walalo siku zote, and they were talking a lot of facts in that Northeastern
Clanism,
sahi,
everything.
The Clanism that's going on, and ati unapata places in Mandera where people don't even have proper sanitary toilets. They have to shit in buckets, then throw it into the ground that seeps into in this day age, and it seeps back into the water source. So people are drinking their shit.
Exactly.
Shitting your drink, drinking your shit. It makes sense.
So goja, vile vijana umeongea hivyo, what does this show? It shows that the problem is not the leaders, bro. The problem is us.
What have I done?
No, let me tell you. No, let me tell you.
Us the people.
Us the people
Why?
are the problems. Leaders will always reflect who we are
Yeah,
internally.
with the
Okay.
reflection of who
Examples.
we are.
Rania, utaenda, you as the governor of Wajir, utaenda utajenga airstrip. Now ukijenga hiyo airstrip, you want to put the most competent person there to run the airstrip. Lakini the clans around will come and tell you apana.
That's kind.
Dimbila kona 50 years in aviation experience, lakini tutaweka Malik 88 juu ni clan yako.
That's kind of why.
That
you know?
kind of
Na maybe hata ni aviation ya betting. Amekuwa ameendesha ndege za aviator.
So unaona, so the leaders will always reflect and choose the path of least resistance, whereby it maintains peace. Remember, the Somali community is also a very vengeful community, and community that can easily be sparked into war. Unaona,
Because kuna chuki katikati yetu.
it's there
Internal conflicts.
with clans, and
Yeah.
majorly because of
Interclan
clans. So
conflicts.
if I decide today I want to become a very good leader and do the best of kind of development for my people, that will need me putting aside any form of tribalism, nepotism, or clanism. But once I do that, I put my political future in jeopardy.
You won't get a position.
Sitapata.
You know,
Relax, let me finish, let me land.
okay.
Sitapata. And if I bring that development, na niweke, mtaipigania hapo on who takes over the control of that place. So hii do hata nikileta haitatumika. Unaona, hii do nikileta haitatumika. These are some things I was listening from Mheshimiwa Kenan, and he was saying in his constituency kuna mara alikuwa anataka kuvuta maji kutoka ward fulani aipeleke ward fulani, but because two different clans were living in those wards, hii clan ambayo iko na maji kwa ward yao ilisema hawezi vuta
Maji ni yetu.
maji ni yetu. So you understand.
Yeah.
So it's a reflection of us. So unfortunately it took Rigathi Gachagua for us to be able to now like see it.
But let me help you land. But it's not that it took Rigathi Gachagua to do this and that. But you mean to say that these politicians, these Northeastern leaders, they never had the brains to develop their areas before Rigiji?
Actually, very smart individuals. Like recently I was in USIU and I met with Hassan Ali Roba getting his doctorate.
You think they didn't have the brains
These people are
to
very
develop?
educated. But sasa, it depends on where you're developing and for who. To be honest, that's the painful part of
These people, they
Northeastern
develop
politics.
their own areas. Like mtu anataka kujenga Nairobi. Like already the ongoing court case. Leo gava imeambia Governor wa Mandera, my friend,
Jenga venye unataka kujenga.
Wajibambe.
And you see how much it costs.
Yes, in a school compound, as it is alleged. Like, you have to remember saizi as we speak. Saizi sangapi saa 2:11. There's drought in Mandera as we speak now. There's no water. Whatever Rigiji said about Ramadan last year, people getting water, ice cubes from Somalia. I am victim number uno. I think I was calling you through nikikwambia tunaendea
Yani munavuka boda mkienda
Imagine Somalia, which has never got independence up to today.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Kuna stima kwa boda. Mtu Mandera mwenye country yake ilipata independence 1963 hana stima. They have nani Ramadhani, imagine hakuna stima. Imagine wanaenda kufanya, unajua Ramadhani now you need the ice cube to kutengeneza juice and everything. Imagine ikifika 4:35 unavuka boda unaenda Somalia the other side kuchukua ice cube, ama Ethiopia the other side kuchukua ice cube kukuja kutengeneza. Yet the governor ako, deputy governor yuko, and wao yuko Nairobi. They never fast in Nairobi, in Mandera. Yeah. They either fast village. Rigiji amesema whatever Rigiji said is truth. Saudi, Dubai, ama wanataka kuenda kufungia hiyo 30 days umra huko, Hajj and everything. Who will take the Mandera people out of their poverty? If the leaders they choose wako huko. Mimi nakwambia I'm a victim because nilikuwa naongoja maji inaletwa kutoka the other side, ndo tunakuja tunakorogewa kwa hoteli.
Literally mnaenda kuomba maji kwa jirani.
Imagine mnaenda kununua ice cubes kwa jirani. Yet this country hata haina independence. Ninyi ndo mko mbele yao.
Let me correct you. Somalia had independence. It's just in 30 years of civil war.
Yes, yeah, sorry. I mean it has been in war for all that time. Yes, not independence.
But tunachukua stima kwao.
Yeah, imagine mnaenda kuchukua ice cube kwao.
Let me take your head somewhere else again. In 2024, when there was the Gen Z uprising all over the country, did you see any maandamano for Gen Zs in northeastern Kenya? Where were the Gen Zs?
Niliona Garissa ya watu 7 sijui.
Where were the Gen Zs then?
You know, with northeastern, as much as Gen Zs tunataka to make a difference and all that, Gen Zs tuko Nairobi, we're coming to work, we're coming to get
Find
education, you know. Watu wenye wamebaki, let's be honest, watu wenye wamebaki northeastern are the older generation, and that's where the problem begins. Usipoambia mamako cheki hoi, we can't support this person because of ABCD. If you don't bring facts from your parents,
and she will tell you ni waida na ni wa nyumbani skadaf.
Wacha tu support watu wetu.
Wacha tu support mtu wa nyumbani.
So I think it's up to us, us the new generation, us as tukuja tuambia wazazi chekini man, kama ni mtu wako ni mtu wako, hakuna mtu anakataa. Ukabila inasaidia mtu na nini? Me, I don't know your tribe, I don't know your tribe, I don't know your tribe. We get, like, we've all worked together in so many places that by the time mtu anakuja kuuliza, Elias ni kabila gani? I have no idea, you know. You know? That's my G, but we siji kabila yake, you get. So how we are literate, it's time for us to educate the older generation.
Can I be honest with you? I don't think it will work in the older generation. If anything, I've interacted with people in that region. The younger generation are as tribal, are as clan-oriented as the older people. And I feel like even worse. I believe like democracy is not the answer if you want proper development. I'm just going to be honest, because the number of ignorant and culturally biased people will always outweigh the number of intellectuals who actually want to discuss ways of moving our country and our people forward. And I was listening to this, I'll show Willie to share that clip with the audience. He was saying that democracy is a smokescreen. It's a bureaucratic smokescreen where the middlemen and the people on top eat, but the people on the ground who actually need progress and development only get the small trickling down. So unaona kwa tap when the final drops come and everything else in between is sucked up. That's how it is. The small droplets of progress to the people. So you're saying like democracy is a place where the poor get poorer and the rich get richer.
Like it's true because politicians, like you've said, unaona wanasema ati watu wetu huko tumebakisha. Politicians love the poor, not just enough to stop creating them. Wanawapenda sana, but they will not stop. They don't love them that much to stop creating them. They do create them every day. And the moment they tell you, we are doing this because of national interest, see around, see who's getting rich. It is them.
A majority of the NGOs in Kenya focus their all humanitarian agencies, focus a lot of their work in the northeastern provinces. One of the things they try to do is education, which I think we should also be try to do civic education to our people in northeastern part of Kenya. I think there's hope, because that's the only solution for me. There's no other solution. We cannot vote in good leaders from a community of ignorant people or people who still believe in clanism, have deeply rooted roots in clanism. So civic education is the biggest solution to it. And we pray.
No, as much as, yeah. No, if we listen, itafanyika kama utasikiza, but remember like as much, the same politicians will come to apologize, tell you sorry, but remember their apology is the next betrayal before another lie. So they apologize and then they lie and then they come and apologize, because that's what they do.
So your point of view, Jacob, what's the solution?
Solution in regards to
whatever is happening, the problem that we are having in
like these politicians will just now be responsible, come to the ground, because they are all talking from a point of privilege. Hakuna mtu wao kwa hawateseki. Wao mtu akishachukuliwa tu hivi MCA, like whatever Rigiji say, this guy, I'm still use the Mandera nigga example. He was a speaker the other day. This house is building is almost 2.4 billion.
How many wells can that build?
How many hospitals can that build?
Wells.
How many wells can that drill?
Let's do the
yes.
simple math.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much does a well cost to build in Nairobi?
Less than a meter.
It's a meter.
Yes.
So 2.4 billion.
That is how many meters. That's how many millions. That's how many boreholes.
Yeah.
And
That's
remember,
more than 1,000 boreholes.
And then
that one building can supply water for all of
Jiulize, why are these NGOs focused on Northeastern? Because as much as some people say NGOs are also kind of corrupt and everything, I've worked with them, I've not seen anything because I don't deal with money, I deal with the other part. But remember, for them to be there, they have seen a neglect. Yeah. Compare the NGOs that are in other country and other counties, like let's say like Kisumu. In Siaya, let's say in Siaya, the NGO is there is curbing HIV and everything. Is it Bond or yeah? Yes. In Northeastern, they are dealing with the drought, they are dealing with education, they are dealing with health,
everything.
So Jiulize, for them to go there, what have they seen?
Like the situation
yes,
is horrible.
The situation.
You know,
unataka kuniambia Mandera, Garissa na Wajir wakishikana, they cannot tarmac the road from Nairobi, of which is tarmac to Garissa to Wajir.
Because
ujue kitu ingine pia.
Ngoja nimalize. Let me land.
Land.
Let me land, please. If they tarmac that road from Wajir to Mandera, remember these politicians have transport businesses. They transport these things from here. Airlines ni zao wako na share now. 28,000 is a one trip to Mandera and coming back, bado hujalipa. Ujue hata kama utarudi.
Matter of fact, airline is so bad that unajua airline za Mandera ni kama basi.
Kama basi.
Yani unaweza fika hiyo airport upate mtu achachukua kiti yako na tiketi yako.
So it
na
is
umelipa 28,000 and that's like minimum.
Hiyo ni one trip. Ujarudi.
Yep.
So imagine wakitengeneza hii barabara. Like I was telling you the other day. Garissa to Dadaab is a place of 1 hour. Barabara ni mbaya, so inachukua 1 hour 30 minutes. Somebody somewhere is sitting because buses zao na ma transport system zao zinaenda to that place because the moment it will be tarmacked, there will be no accommodation in Dadaab for locals and everything. Watakuja kulala Garissa kwao. Saizi we sleep there in Dadaab kama tunaendanga job because tuko mbali na Garissa, we cannot go to and fro, so unalala. Lakini the moment atengenezwa, so wakitengeneza wanajua our transport businesses will come down, fares za ndege zinashuka.
But aren't we the ones who continuously vote them back into power? Those same people.
But you remember, like we can't say we are the problem because we have voted.
We are the problem. We have to accept accountability.
Our problem is ndio we voted, but remember, a lot of times those people who vote don't count. Remember? Yes.
Enlighten us on what you
what I mean is like
don't count.
Nimevote but kurangu unajua imeibiwa.
Si wewe umehesabu.
Si mimi nimehesabu.
So uko sure kabisa.
So siko sure.
But come on, let's be honest. You may think the same way we expect these leaders to take accountability, the same way when Gachagua called them out, na walikuwa hapo wakisema Gachagua anakuja kutushow nini, he's a tribalic. The same way, pia sisi we have to come and say, okay, sawa. Sisi ndo tumekawa say kwa kitu. We take full responsibility. Come next election, what are we doing different? You know, because how many times have we seen, even our own relatives, munenda kujazana Northeastern. Me, my mom had gone to Northeastern after so long, after 24 years. Ananiambia anaenda kupigia mtu wa family campaign. Mi niko, sorry, what? You know?
Was that mtu wa family qualified?
You know,
I mean, qualification, I told you, remember I told you elections are interviews. Election are job interviews that where liars outperform the
truthful ones.
The qualified.
Qualified, yeah.
Yes. So unaona yeye alienda kuvotia mtu wa kwao.
Na walienda family mzima, like I've never been to Northeast. Hey, what's my family yetu ni kidogo sana.
No, just guessing a number.
No, like the whole family has gone there, you know. And me and my mom were having this conversation of, okay, so umeenda kufanya in Northeastern. It's been so long since you were there. And she says, oh, Will Kaini, tunaenda kusupport kijana yetu and all that. But okay, sawa, kijana yenu hajaingia. When you're wameingia, have you guys held them accountable? Everything that you guys had for plans in the government. Mnaweza kaa chini pamoja mseme okay sawa sisi hatujashinda but this is the plan we wanted to have ABCD FGH. Come tusaidiane tusaidie watu wetu because later on hii yote iko juu yenu. Later on what I can't fathom is these leaders know what's going on but wako hapa wanafungua restaurants, wana build whatever nini and you try questioning them
about the restaurant, something I asked you.
Mimi on character development, me I voted only twice.
Your whole life?
My whole life. Like the first time I voted.
So you want a voter's card?
Niko nayo, but I won't vote. I don't feel like motivated unless something changes and a leader comes out that can motivate.
But remember, we have an upcoming MCA somewhere,
and
so
touch me. Because let me tell you the story of family venye ilini touch. So the first time MCA Sauti alikuwa anasimama ni boys wa family alisimama. Tukamvotia, the promises were we gonna make sure vijana wetu wamepata maendeleo, vijana wa mtaa yenyewe imejengwa. So the person we chose ni mtu wa mtaa mwenye tumegrow up na yetu.
Mwenye mnajua difference.
Uni boys wetu. Alikuwa hustler kama sisi. Boys venye ameingia hapo.
This is Miss Wajir.
My nigga moved out of the area code.
These are the guys who are South Sea. They were promised bridges just because wamesikia ni South Sea.
And the drainage was okay. There were no high rises by the time he was going in. Kuna wakati imefika.
But did he actually win? Did he get the seat?
He got the seat.
Na akahama.
Alihama mtaa.
Alisema, his safari is not for me.
It's not for me.
Ako Kilimani kile.
Magorofa zikaanza kukam South Sea. Like nyumba yenye 5 to 8 people are living in. The land, now 500 people live in that land. So you're telling me drainage for 5 people was turned into that. And it didn't translate into progress for us, the people who primarily pushed for him to get into that position. And then there were no bursaries for the people who voted for him. There's no career progression. There was like nothing. So iliniuma sana, like tulisema ni kijana wetu wa mtaa, on top of that ni family. But we didn't get to see the fruits.
Now, me, I'm against you on one thing. When you choose a leader, you don't choose on what you will get.
No, it was not about what I will get. It was what about the community will get. You get me? So we wanted like our schools to get bursaries. People who are going to uni get bursaries. The road and drainage. Just what he promised. The drainage. We have turfs that we don't have to pay for. Like football bursaries. Because there are a lot of men who are my age who had very great talent in football and other things that may not have translated to book smart.
So what you need, one thing is, these politicians overpromise.
Yeah,
so when people come to campaign to us in 2027, we should not ask for outcomes. We should ask for them to build systems.
Timelines of the systems as well.
More than outcomes. Systems is what we can participate in.
You'll be promised those systems.
We can participate in the system. Unapata? The youth, the community can participate in the system. Let the promises that he made be made by people from South Sea community. Like if Jalango says he wants to develop a bridge in South Sea,
just because I'm scared the word sea,
wajenge that place itself. The construction company be from South Sea. The people who source the material be from.
But that can never be. You see, because
once you touch power,
we've seen that shit.
You exactly. We'll be out here and say, okay, mimi nikishika hiyo kiti, me I'll be different and all that. But how many of them have said that?
I'll be holier than thou.
You know, yeah. So, as much as we want to call out our leaders, so come on. Let's talk about BBS Mall. BBS Mall, ikijengwa, we remember that Nakumat thing yenye ilikuwa hapo ikisema Nakumat coming soon, nini, kasheshe, and all that.
But BBS, it was never promised. Vile anasema like, so na hiyo wamekutana tu, some people behind the tent. Wakaamua
tupandishe kitu.
So like him, you need to know that whenever they come for the votes, they come with poetry. They campaign with poetry.
Ni kama kuingisha box. Them box paka akaingia akajifungia lock. That's exactly how it is.
They come to get the votes with poetry. But remember, when it comes to governing, it's cruelty. It's too different. So what hiyo BBS haikuwa, nobody knew it will ever come there. Yeah. But walikutana some few politicians.
But
BBS has been a work in progress.
BBS has been there a long time. Because I know my mom had invested money 2014, 2013. Then there was some scrambles about the land, because the land initially belonged to a church. It was church land. Then some investors came together, and you see how Somali investorship. One thing people should understand is people say Somali wako na pesa, but it's not one person who owns like most of those buildings. For example, I have an uncle who owns like a lot of buildings, but he does not technically own them. He has various cousins from the United States, Sweden. They channel him money, and he says, I'm building a project.
Unasema ni history ya Minnesota ndio watu wanajengana.
It's Minnesota peke yake. See, the idea is just Minnesota peke yake.
Walijua who's the ringleader of the Minnesota fraud?
No,
it was a white lady.
It was a white woman. Yeah, it was a white woman who's the ringleader.
What?
So, like, she just the Somalis are the minions. No. It is the millions. So, for example, BBS was a conglomerate of, let's say, 300 people. Each person was maybe paying 50,000, 40,000, 20,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
And then they came together, bought the land. Then there was a slump between now getting the land from the lands registry to it getting to the new ownership. And that's when Ahmed Nasir and like some foreign investors intervened for it to be supposed to get to the next stage. So BBS was way, way before all this Somali drama. And that one owner, they're saying, is not a major owner. He's part of the stakeholders. They're various
It's
stakeholders.
like a certain percentage
So,
of it.
one thing I have to say is, first of all, I want to commend majority of the Somali youth. Majority of us are coming out of universities, colleges, technical institutions, as good people of upstanding service to the community and society. And I think down the line, just in a matter of years maybe, we'll be able to take over from the current crop of leaders and probably change our situation of our people back home for the best. Like I was telling you guys on the live yesterday, almost in every graduation list, who do you find? 20% are Somalis in unis. In top, very difficult courses, Somalis are there. So, Pierre, there's one thing. Once you're taking up space and you're taking up power or you're growing in influence, you'll always rub some shoulders and you'll rub them in a wrong way. Probably how we rubbed Rigathi in the past. And this is, payback with truth in it. Yeah. So, it's to keep calm, keep cool. Sawa Rigathi has said what he has said. It's true. There's a lot of truth to it. Let's compose ourselves. Let's not react. Let's come back to each other as a community. Talk to our leaders. Tell our leaders come back. Let's tuchukue accountability. Tuone vile tunaweza enda mbele in a smarter way. Down the line, like Junet Mohammed said the other day, that he sees Hassan Ali Joho as the first Muslim president of Kenya. There's a possibility, it can happen.
Bella ciao,
Yeah.
bella ciao. Amani swahili
So that would be the national anthem.
Kila kitu nabadilisha hapo.
Korofala.
National anthem. Party, which party?
The Coastal Party of Kenya.
Amarsi slow edition.
But if we speak like coming back to seriousness, I see as a president of Kenya being a Somali 30-40 years down the line.
Ngumu.
Yo,
Ngomo.
let me tell you something.
No,
Yes, like the no.
No.
If
It's
anything,
it's our ambition. We need to have it.
But
Unajua, we have to be realistic with our hopes.
No, we have to be realistic,
30-40 years down the line.
unless we have
Bro, how many
an
are we?
individual who
Also,
How many are we?
We have 2-3 million.
And how is the hatred towards this 2
and
to 3
it's
million?
always
It's
been
changing.
there.
It's gonna change.
It's not changing.
We don't care
Why
anyway.
do you
just more
think-
mainstream now.
3 million.
Okay, why do you think it's changing?
Okay, why do I think it's changing? Number one, it's because majority of us, especially our age group, have come up in cosmopolitan areas We've interacted with majority of Kenyans, and they know us as individuals and us as communities.
Yes, the same people you're saying know you. Kesho kwa barabara, sele kulikuwa na, let's say kuna vita katikati ya Somali na another tribe, whichever. Let's not even give it names, whichever.
You know why I'm saying this?
Beshte yako mwenye ni another tribe will come and say, hey, me, I don't know this nigga, man.
When we were at the Mandamano during Gen Z 2024.
Kulikuwa na support Gen Z.
That was
organic. What did that show you?
Like, I believe that, as we said previously, like the Kenyan youth and the Kenyan voice is the most vibrant and outgoing in the whole of Africa. Like, we love each other when we have a common goal. But the problem is now we have individuals who will make sure that doesn't happen.
Exactly, because if the common goal here is Somali hatred, yeah?
How do you want to govern
but see,
the country?
that's the thing. We need to overcome that common evil because it's our leaders who are planting these seeds. Because let me be honest, and I want you to clip this, Willie. Last year, 2024, when we were out there risking our lives to save the lives of fellow Kenyans, was Rigathi in power or not in power?
He was in power.
He was in power. What did he say about that? Take them, mtu asikuja kutuambia venye we lead these people. So regardless if you're Kikuyu, if you're Kalenjin, if you are Luo, if you're Somali, because I know my Arab friend who got shot with rubber bullets.
That day no one was seeing that we were Somali doctors.
Because what was the common thing there? What were we fighting? We
corruption,
were fighting horrible governance.
You get me? So
yes.
I think we should highlight this and highlight the fact that the Somali politician is stealing as much as the Kikuyu politician is stealing, as much as the Luo politician
because
is
today
stealing.
There's a video that was making rounds on the internet, and it said Nyeri ilijengwa na wakoloni, you know?
Kwani wa Somalia wako na wakoloni?
There was no interest.
It was a desert.
Yeah, section paper number 2, areas of high productivity be prioritized.
But I feel like
before we get out of the
find
Gen Z point, when we were treating patients or our fellow protesters, no one was seeing that we were Somali. You see that same energy, that same vision can be recreated and will be recreated.
We should be tribe blind, color blind, because like I work in a low income setting where I don't see any Somali patients, and most of them are intrigued. Like, yo, I didn't know that you can speak Swahili so
this properly.
Naongea lugha mtaa hivi. Na mawalala tukua tunajua mnakuanga hivi because mi ndo nawazalishia wa mamao and I help the women get out of that phase and I'm comfortable with it because it's a job I've been given by the government of the time and it's something I'm expected to deliver because I'm trained in it. And I feel like that's how we change the perception of our fellow Kenyans and our fellow people is like we don't need to indulge in the hate and the negativity of Rigathi. You get me? We need to indulge on what unites us, what makes us blossom. Let me give you another example. I was in USIU and I was talking to MC Jesse. So MC Jesse, we were talking, he was like, hey, but Somali sometimes can be very tribalistic. But now let me gauge you. What do you think? Mimi, I have a Somali girl that I want to marry. And what's your point of view? I was like, me as a person, I believe that a woman is her own being and can make her own choice. I know there's that religious aspect, but I'm not a religious leader. But if you were to ask me, if she loves you and she's willing to settle down with you, that's a conversation between you and her. Who am I to come and judge her and tell her?
But if this is your sister, and she comes and tells you, hey, manze, kuna venye.
I will tell her, do you love this man? Does he treat you well? Let's meet. And you see that, like, I would be willing to have that conversation. And I know a lot of my fellow Somali brothers might have a different stand on that, which I respect because there is a lot of complexities. But if I am as a man, I would listen to that because if I was to fall in love with a Kikuyu Bay, I wouldn't want their family to step in between me and her. You get me? So why would I be? Why would I be hypocritical and not want the same for someone else? So I see that's hypocritical.
I can give you an answer on that, on why some people would say no to like intermarriages. See, our ladies, if anything happens to you outside there, you get divorced, your man manhandles you, everything, you always come back to us. Unapata? With amongst Somalis there's always the like we hata kama umekosana we family kuja tunajuana we ni familia fellow au ni watoto wetu wacha tuwasuluhishe unapata. So you can understand that from a cultural perspective, but also kuna ile party kama wameamua na wamependana and they know these are the potential repercussions.
Fear Manila.
That's all from me. Because
I mean, I think we can end this one with saying Rigathi was right and wrong, but leaders, it's time for you to take accountability.
Because now you're in the limelight.
Maybe my final point would be like, for any politician out there, stop thinking about the next election. Think about the next generation. That's all.
But see, it's going to be hard because they are thinking of the next generation of their progeny and their bonds.
Yep. And then imagine kama babako ndiyo governor. Babako ndiyo, you as Dimbil right now, if your parent would be...
Nakojolea watu. Unapea watu condensation.
You see?
That's what
the flying toilet.
The problem here is...
Flying toilet.
So, but at the end of the day, Rigathi was right.
And wrong.
I don't see the wrong side in him telling the politicians to man up.
Rigathi was right on that.
Rigathi
was also wrong on some things, but you can find that on the next episode.
We are talking about the Northeastern leaders. He was 100% right. If he was here, I would stick it in
Not
him.
Not 100% right,
yes.
bro. Me sijumbo no umekata kuelewa history.
No. But I think we can have...
Rigathi, if he was here, I will stick it up to him.
Ama tuambie Rigathi akuje phone.
Rigathi, you can come. We
Rigathi, if you're watching,
tunampatia hiyo airtime akuja onge. Sisi sio those Northeastern media blah blah blah. Walimuita wakamkataa because they knew he's coming to wash their dirt in front of them, alafu wao ndo wana air. So for me Rigathi, atakawe nidogiwe kuja tu hapa. So wewe kuja tu back tu hapa tutakusikiza, but you was right in terms of Northeastern politicians. They are sick, they are incompetent, they are dealers, they are not leaders, they are dealers. So peace out.
Bro, but kuna good Somali leaders in Northeastern. And people are not mentioning them, but it's okay. We won't mention.
I think we need to do our research and compare to someone like Ndindi Nyoro.
Ndindi Nyoro, no one would have done what he did.
Compared to
someone can. I'll give you a good example. Senator Abdul. Given the chance, maybe he can. Yeah. He looks more progressive.
Has he done anything up to now?
How long has he been there?
He just came in from
No, you cannot say he just came in. He's been there for almost now 3 years, 4 years.
The senator.
Yes.
Senator has what development budget does he have?
It's not a must you have a power or something.
Nurdin's brother. You know what?
Wachie tu hapo unanikasirisha.
That's
a negotiated democracy. Then so be it. Show us that you can make a difference.
That's a negotiated democracy.
The other day Nurdin kijana yake ndo alikuwa anaingia harusi. What was happening?
Did you see it?
Inaitwa Masalani.
Yeah. Masalani?
Masalani.
Yeah, Masalani.
It's called Masalani, yeah?
Masalani is a
another extravaganza.
Pesa sabuni.
Chikini. All you're gonna say is get money, but get money in a smarter way. You know?
Uza sim tu, uza kidney.
Forex, whatever you're...
If you were given the option to steal from the dying and the starving, I'ma get money via SIM2. Which one would you choose?
That's SIM2. I think
SIM2.
Listen. I think Temito of Amisha.
SIM2 because no one will blame you.
Oh my
God. No one will tell me you stole money.
You know what? That's all the time.
I will not be blah blah blah.
Peace out.
Mic drop.
Oh my God. Oh my days.
Between SIM2 na kuibia watu.
Oh my. You what would you choose? Okay, you know what, guys? Yeah, before we started this podcast, what were we talking about? Sassiness, right? Situlisema wanaume watch Game of Thrones. Hey, let me cook. No,
say something.
I said, and I say it properly. Let me say it properly.
Zoom in.
Every man that has watched Game of Thrones has some sassiness in them. See? They proved it right.
Game of Thrones.
Wanapeana simu tu.
Ndio tusiambiwa tulikula pesa mayatima.
Si mtu halali kuliko watu wanakufa haramu.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Game of Thrones. It's not Game of Thrones.
Ile ingine. Ile ina mwingine.
Ile si mwingine.
Fuck this shit.
That's
Watching you guys.
Really cut really.